Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm Arif, your cloud learning journey partner. So yesterday I said for AWS AI Practitioner Certification, and guess what? I passed the certification my first try. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about all the resources that I've covered for the certification, what was my strategy, and also I'm gonna share some of the tips that will help you to pass the certification in your first attempt. So before starting the video, I just want to talk about myself. Well, I'm Arif. I do have more than 9 years of experience in cloud computing and cybersecurity. I hold multiple certification in AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Beside that, I also hold CISSP and CCSP certification, which are the industry standard of cloud security certification. Well, this channel is all about cloud computing, cybersecurity, and IT career tips. So if you're interested in this topic, this channel is definitely for you. I'm gonna upload a tons of videos, so please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see my upcoming videos. So without further ado, let's get started and explore the AWS new certification named as AWS AI Practitioner. So at the very beginning, let's explore what is AWS Certified AI Practitioner exam. So I have opened this page from AWS website. Here we're gonna review the certification. So the first thing we need to know about the certification is that the exam is right now in a beta mode. So what is a beta mode? Well, at the very beginning of any certification, AWS provides the beta state. So under the beta mode, we are paying less compared to the actual exam. Right now we're paying 75 USD, and the good part is that if we pass the exam right now, then we will get the exact same certification when the beta mode will be converted to the actual certification mode. So that's a good part. So a question could be why there's a beta mode. In beta mode, AWS try to figure out like all the questions that they're asking is relevant, whether is there any problem with the questions. They give us some extra questions so they can make a better exam questions, and also the experience will be much better in the real exam. So the exam was launched maybe a few weeks ago. So I thought to try attempt this exam because I always like new challenges. So the category is foundational, and the exam duration is 120 minutes, which is like 2 hours, and we're gonna face 85 questions. So let me tell you one thing. Even though the exam is categorized as a foundational mode, when I was answering these 85 questions, some questions were really difficult. They have multiple scenarios, and the exam question length was also very long. So we really need to know all the important AI services. I'm gonna help you to figure out which service you need to cover for the certification and stuff like that. But one reminder in here, whenever you're preparing for the exam, please don't take it lightly. You have to study well to pass this certification. So the intended candidate who should sit for the certification: individuals who are familiar with but not necessarily build the solution using AI and ML technologies in AWS. So in AWS, there are a lot of AWS AI services, ML services that we really need to know ins and out to pass the certification. And about the testing options, we have two options. We can use the online version, the Pearson View Testing Center, or the online proctor exam. I prefer the online proctor exam, so you will be more comfortable in your environment. Just make sure you have a good internet connection. The language that are offered for the exams are English and Japanese. So that's a kind of like overview of the exam. Now we're gonna review quickly the exam guide. So here you're gonna see what specific topic we need to cover and what are the domains, the exam contents, and also here the important part. There are five domains basically. The first one is fundamentals of AI and machine learning. So here we would learn about more of a foundational knowledge of AI and machine learning. It's not more AWS centric. It's like overall neutral AI and ML related knowledge, which is 20%. The second domain is fundamentals of generative AI. So generative AI is upgraded version of the AI. So whenever we're talking about AI, there are many subsections. It has machine learning, it has deep learning, it has generative AI. Whenever we are using AI like ChatGPT, we are pretty much using the generative AI. That's why this certification is focusing a lot on this generative AI, because this is the new trend. The domain 3 is applications of a foundational model, like how we can use the foundation model, how to integrate it, how to tune the model, how to use different solution, like different way we can use this FM, the foundation model. So we need to know everything related to foundation model. Domain 4 is guidelines for responsible AI. So whenever we are building any solution, any model using AI, we need to make sure it's following the responsible AI guidelines. The last one is security, compliance, and governance for AI solutions. So whenever deploying some solution using the AI, we need to make sure that it's following proper security. And AI is pretty new, so it's very hard to know which specific things we need to take care of, like where we need to put a specific thing, like we need to use guardrails, we need to use IAM control, and a lot of stuff to make sure it's not compromised, it's not used for harmful act. So here all the domains are explained very well, and from here you can see what domains you need to cover, what service you need to cover, and here you will see the list of services that should be covered for the certification. But in this video I'm gonna make a short list of services, like core services that you must need to know ins and out if you want to pass this certification. So now let's talk about the fun part, like what specific resources I covered for this AWS Certified AI Practitioner exam. And the good part is I didn't spend any money to prepare myself for the certification. This is AWS Skill Builder website, and from here we can see we do have a lot of free courses. Under cost section, we can see this course is free, this is free, some are paid courses. All I did is I covered the free courses, and it helped me to be fully prepared for the certification. Let me tell you what specific courses I have covered for this certification. The first one is this 18 hours of course, which is completely free. You can just simply use your Gmail account and log in here. You don't have to pay for anything. It's pretty much like free resources in here. Thanks to AWS for providing these free resources. So this is like AWS Certified AI Practitioner and Fundamental. So and here 18 hours here, they will teach you all the technologies, like they will give you all like some documents, some videos, some slides, and also there's knowledge check, which is the best part. From knowledge check you know exactly like if you have understood all the concept well or not. So please finish this 18 hours course, and it will make sure that you have all the knowledge that is required. After this I have also attempted this one, like exam prep official practice question set. So from here I tested my knowledge, whether I have the knowledge to answer all this question correctly. If you are not getting like 70% of mark out of 1,000, you are not ready, because in the exam the scale grade is from 100 to 1000, and you have to get at least 700 to pass the certification. So once you finish the first standard exam prep plan, the 18-hour course and the official practice questions, you're almost 70% ready for the exam. And I'm gonna give you some more details, like how you can cover the rest 30%. So in the exam that I faced yesterday, I got a lot of questions from few AWS services such as Amazon Bedrock, Amazon SageMaker, Amazon Q Business Services, Amazon Poly. So you need to know ins and out of the services. Here, if I scroll a little bit more, here you can see some of the courses which are also free, like generative AI for executive, like Amazon Q Business getting started, Amazon Bedrock getting started. My humble request for you is to please go through these courses. It's gonna make sure that you know all the nitty-gritty details for this particular services, and this gonna rapidly increase the chances to pass your certification. So once you prepare all of this, then the next thing that you need to do, you need to have an AWS account. From there, you need to go through all the services, the AI services from the list. Okay. And from the list, from the AI services, you need to know what does this particular service means and what specific functionalities and or operation we can perform from the AWS services. You don't need to spin up those models. You don't need to create new notebooks from Amazon SageMaker. All you know is like how to configure it, what's the purpose, how this is different than the other one. Because in the exam there are some questions where they were talking about a scenario, and they ask which particular AWS service gonna be a better fit, like the most suitable service for the solution. So then you need to know which service does what, and in this way you can do the side by side comparison. So you don't have to spend money. All you need to do is open an AWS account, and from the AWS account subsections from the AI and machine learning, you need to go through all the services to know more in depth like what those particular services are all about. Now let's talk about the exam strategy and some tips that gonna make sure you pass your exam in your first try. Well, first of all, we need to make a routine. So whenever I prepare for any certification, I always try to make a routine. So in the preparation phase, the most important part is the consistency. So once you are fully committed that you want to get the certification, you need to make a routine, and every day you need to learn about this particular services, particular functions. So every day you need to make progress. This is the ultimate secret, guys. So please make a routine and be consistent with your routine. And to now a good question could be like how long it may take to get fully prepared for certification. Well, for me it took like 2 weeks. 2 weeks was all I needed for the certification, but it depends on like how much time you're gonna spend to get prepared for the certification. But please don't rush. Remember, certification is more of a like marathon. It's not a sprint. So the ultimate goal is to get all the information, all the knowledge. That's the ultimate goal. It's not just having a piece of paper, yes, I'm certified. Because when you will get employed by your employer, they're gonna expect that you can configure your stuff. You know how to configure a SageMaker model, how to configure Bedrock FM, how to fine tune it, how to use multiple AI services. So you need to know like how to do these things. For that, the best thing that you can do, you can spend a lot of time in AWS console to go through all the services to get a grasp. So here you're helping yourselves to become a better IT cloud professional. And in the exam, so let me give you some tips like how you should tackle the question in the exam. So in the exam you're gonna get 85 questions, and the time is 120 minutes. So we are getting almost like 1.5 minutes per question. So we need to be very sure, like if you feel like some questions you are not quite sure about the answer, you can tick the most appropriate answer from your point of view and flag the question, so that you can come back once you are done with all other questions. Don't spend too much time to one question, because all questions are pretty much marked the same way. So if you're stuck to a question, that's not the end of the world. So just allocate the time and move on, and you can always come back. So as there are 85 questions in the exam, so what I do, I usually divide the exam to two halves. So in the first half I try to answer 45 questions. After I answer 45 questions, I take at least 1 minute of break. Like I'll sit there, but I will just relax my mind for a bit, because answering 85 questions at a row is quite tough. You need to have some mental capacity. Once you take a the rest in middle of your exam, you will be energized. You can answer the rest of the question well. Nowadays AI is the hottest thing. If you know AI, it's a blessing. All the companies, all the organization, everyone is talking about AI. If you're skilled in AI services, that's pretty cool. And For AI models, people are preferring the cloud environment, because in cloud they have to spend less money, and they're gonna get a lot of benefit of the AI services. So if you know cloud AI, this is pretty good for your career. So I hope you in this video you have a clear idea like how to prepare for the certification. If you guys have any confusion or any doubts for the certification, please let me know in this comment section, and I'm gonna answer you in a very short period of time. Thank you so much guys for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. Our community is growing. More and more IT enthusiast people are joining in our community, which is great. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see my upcoming videos. Well, that's all for today. Have a great and wonderful day.